I went to a city called Durban, South Africa. And again, that's in one of the nations, or one of the regions of South Africa that's heavily populated by Zulu-speaking peoples. Now, there are 11 national languages of South Africa. 2 of them are languages of Europe, white languages, English and Afrikaans. Afrikaans it's an Africanized language or Africanized form of Dutch. And then 9 of them are what we call Bantu languages, or languages of indigenous black populations. The region I went into was, it was one of the areas where that language is pretty much dominant throughout South Africa. When I went down there, I stayed at the dorm, at least for most of my time. That was an interesting experience too, because in the dorms, let's say the population of, black African students had to be around 95 to 98%. There were some foreigners like me, and there were a few, very few, 1 or 2 people from or Indian population, Indian background. And when I say Indian, I mean not our Native Americans of the United States, but Indians from India. So that population was heavily black African. Well, I left that, and once I left the dormitories and actually went to class and walked around the university, I noticed that the population was around 30%. The white population was around 20%. And the population that was the majority in that school was the Indian population. And it was around 50%. That was one of the surprises of my trips down to South Africa. I didn't realize the rich history that Indians had in that country. I didn't realize that Gandhi actually did his work and did his practice and, was a lawyer in South Africa before he left and traveled back to India to, become the figure that we know him as, right now, and we know him today. It was very interesting going to the classes. I definitely got contacts with so many people that were Zulu, black South African, Indian, white, mostly English background, not too many Afrikaans backgrounds. And I definitely keep in contact with people today. I've made friends for a lifetime. When they've come to the United States, we've always done things together. And I haven't gone back to South Africa to date. That's something that I definitely want to do in the near future. I definitely will connect myself or reconnect myself with the people that I met down in Durban.